Hello, and welcome to the All-Nighter Podcast,
where the insomniacs come to get silly.
And we're your hosts, Ashlyn Benson, Alexis Leach, and Rhonda Lou.
Hello.
Hi.
What is everyone up to today?
Welcome to the treehouse.
Yeah, bro, we're getting prepped to get locked in for the weekend. It's supposed to get real freaking cold with like 16 inches of snow and potentially ice.
Who thinks we're going to get snow and who thinks we're not?
Oh, we're definitely getting
snow. Yeah.
How much snow you think is really going to happen?
At least 6 inches, but I honestly think it might be more.
I'm gonna say 10 and a half. 10 and a half. That's my guess.
Okay.
Final answer.
We'll place bets at the end of this.
Yeah, dude. I think it's at least 6 inches, but maybe up to 10 and stuff too. I mean, if it was crazy. 16 inches of just like straight snow, that would be kind of so cool. Oh yeah, gosh. Yeah. I think the ice is what makes it a lot more treacherous and stuff. Right, so if it is a mixture, that's what will kind of jack us up. But if it's just snow.
Yeah, like I just hope we don't lose power. That's the only thing.
I know. Yeah, we were talking about that today too because like we don't have gas heating or like stoves or anything. So like we would be pretty SOL if that happened. I mean, like we could put our food out in the cold, I guess.
Well, you wouldn't even need to put it out. You wouldn't even need to put it out. You just put it on your counter because it'll get cold inside the house.
Oh well, yeah. I guess if the heat's out, yeah.
Because remember when it went out at mom and dad's house and we could like see our breath everywhere?
Yeah, I mean, at least there though we did have the gas, we had the fireplace and the heat and stuff, but like it was, I mean,
it's the only way we survived.
Yeah, dude.
Like fireplaces must be so annoying sometimes, like with the potential for like animals and whatnot getting in there. But
oh yeah, we had a couple birds and
they're
squirrels.
Probably worth it.
Definitely.
Well, I say that we have one. We use it all the time.
Oh, you did? See, we haven't used ours since I was pregnant the last time because it smelled funny, but then when we like called the peeps, they're like, you just need to wash your logs. And then when I looked up washing, I was like, oh, I'll wash them today, but then it's like takes 3 to 7 days for them to dry, and I was like, oh well.
I guess I won't be doing that.
So I guess we'll use it under dire circumstances.
How do you even wash it? Do you just like power wash those hose?
No. You just use Dawn soap. Like, just like 50% Dawn, 50% water.
Wow.
Wash them like dishes.
Wow. Crazy. Never would have thunk.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I miss our fireplace. I just like the smell of it. Well, actually, when we got out of the car today, I was like, somebody's lit up their fireplace. It smells so nice.
I know.
I do love the smell of a nice fireplace.
Yeah, it just brings cozy vibes to mind.
Ours just smells like gas, but I guess it's because we have those fake ass logs.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. But yeah, I mean, I do really hope none of us lose power because I think it would be.
Yeah, then it would be a story of survival versus fun times in the snow.
Exactly. Because, like Chad and I, we were like, it would be kind of wicked just to get like a 3-day weekend or whatever. He's like, oh, what am I going to do? Like locked up with my bae or whatever. And then, but yeah, if we lost power, then it would kind of be rough.
It's like,
one of us is going to have to eat the other.
Or you could make a fire outside or something.
Yeah, right. Ask for somebody's grill.
Yeah. Yeah, it is funny. I mean, like, Tulsa in general is just not really made for like clearing of the snow when it happens because it just doesn't happen very often. And so it's hard we're all like, gotta cancel all the plans, and like people who like come from snowy places are like, what the fuck, guys? Yeah. But it's like, well, listen,
put some chains
nobody's
on the back
clearing
of the car.
these streets or parking lots, okay?
Well, especially the parking lots in neighborhoods. That's like the hardest shit because like a lot of the time they're not too bad about managing the main streets. Like, and I do hope they're already starting to salt them today.
When I was going to trim the cat's nails for those clients that I have, I did see some plows already out, like
getting
ready. Yeah, so
good,
getting prepped.
Yeah, well, because like I said, most of the time they manage the main streets okay, but sometimes it is just a matter of getting out of the parking lot you're in, or your driveway in your neighborhood.
Yeah, because even last year, like, we had a little ice storm, and then there was like this lady who was trying to walk across the one of the parking lots under the sun or something, and she was all slipping, and she had a broken ankle already, like in a cast. And so me and this other dude got out to like help her, but then we were like slipping trying to help her. We're like, man, we shouldn't be out here,
dude. Yeah, well, like last year in one of those ice storms, like Chad actually took a pretty bad fall, but he let go of me so that he wouldn't
pull you down.
Yeah, so that he wouldn't take me down with him. But I was like, it was terrible. I felt so bad, but he like just got like the wind knocked out of him. And that's why I was saying, like, because, we host the Gypsy Open Mic, we bring the equipment every week, and, like, so next week, if it's still slippery as hell in our, like, parking lot and, like, our courtyard or whatever, it's going to be kind of rough. We might have to not bring the PA and just bring everything else because, bringing that freaking 70-pound PA on top of, the already, like, risk of getting hurt. Sorry, bro.
That's okay. I just grooved with it. At least it wasn't a car. Rhonda was with me yesterday while I had a little fender bender, and it was like the stupidest move. Like, I was like, I always get turned around when I'm taking her back to the place, because I always think when I'm on, it's going to be on my right, but it's always on my left towards, And so I was like, oh, I got to get all the way to the left. And so I like got in the left lane, and I should have just waited to get into the full left turning lane, And I thought I had room, and I didn't. And I just kind of swiped this girl on the side. And like we pulled over and stuff. But I was like, Rhonda is always here to witness my most stupid driving mistakes.
That's how it is with Jordan. He always sees me do dumb shit. And I'm like, it's only with you.
Yeah.
I say that. Usually it's only with him. I do like to give the curb a little snack every now and then. But other than that, but it feels like in this new car, like, other cars are like, let's hit her car, because like his aunt backed into my car and put that huge dent in my driver's side door. Like
not long even, after you got it. It was so soon. Not even a full year
after I got it. Like it was almost a year that I had it when that happened. Then like 2 days after I got it back, somebody rear-ended me, and I was like, dude, what? And then I got a ticket. Because I guess I did not realize that in Oklahoma, the tag date doesn't change when you purchase a new car.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that whenever you bought the tag, like because you have to buy a new tag for that car because there's not one on it.
Right.
You get to keep your license plate or whatever. Or something. Oh. I don't know. It's really confusing. But long story short, my tag was expired, and I did not realize that it was expired because of Oklahoma's weird laws. And so yeah, I ended up getting a ticket, and I was like, so I got hit and I got a fucking ticket? Are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
I mean, the cop was nice. Whatever. He could have probably been like meaner about it, but it wasn't like horribly out of date. It was only like a couple months or something like that. But yeah. Bruh. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just a girl.
But yeah, no, it was so funny when that happened. I felt so bad. But the way you reacted was so funny, man. Like that was what was getting me. Like I wasn't laughing at the situation. But,
I know.
But so like, we were I'm rewatching Vice Principals, Chad seeing it for the first time.
Gosh.
But like, like after they like burn the principal's house down or whatever, it like what's his name? Gamby's like in the car, he's just like, fuck shit. Oh fuck shit, and like whatever. And so but like when after you hit the girl, like it was exactly that. You were just like, fuck shit, fuck dude.
It's like, are you kidding me? Fuck, man, why did I do that?
That's literally how I was whenever the person hit me. I was like, fucking, are you so kidding me? I'm like, I don't even think it was 2 days. I think I had gotten it back like the day before this happened or something, and I was just like, what? And then the other day, like, I went to get Jack's girlfriend's Christmas present at Barnes and Noble. I got her this cute little book not nook, stand
Like
thing to hold your buckets up. Goddamn, bookend. Jesus.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
And it's like this really cute little snail. And I went to Barnes and Noble and to pick it up because I had ordered it or whatever. And I parked and I'm sitting there and I'm like texting my mom about whatever before I got out. And this kid, I mean, I wasn't mad at first because it was a kid. They, swung their door open and they hit my car. And for some reason, I had been sitting there thinking, I was like, I really hope somebody doesn't hit me in this parking lot. And literally 5 minutes later, bam, I'm like, what the fuck? And so I see the mom like getting onto them. They're like, did you what? And I was like, oh my God, this isn't, because I could just tell that this was not a pleasant looking lady. And I was like, oh, shit. So I got out and I'm looking at it or whatever, and she scratched it a little bit on the rear view mirror. Like she didn't actually hit the car, she hit the rear view mirror or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And the lady was like, it's fine, and just like walked off. And I was like,
oh my God.
I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to take a picture of your license plate since you're just walking off. In the end, I didn't do anything about it because I was like, fuck it, whatever, fuck it. It's just a little, you wouldn't even notice it unless you pointed it out, honestly.
Yeah, well, dude, I mean, the girl that Ashlyn just kind of swiped or whatever, she was so cool, man.
Yeah.
She was telling her, she was like, listen, this car is stupid or whatever. I literally had to jump it 3 times just to get it going today. So don't worry about it.
Well, part of it too, though, Adam was like, you should always call the police, if you want, because I wouldn't be able to claim it on my insurance either. But he's like, but if you had, she would have gotten a ticket for not having her insurance.
Oh, yeah. She didn't have her insurance on her?
She didn't have insurance at all.
Oh,
yeah.
at all?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was like, well,
that's probably why she was being shoved home.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as you not being able to claim it, that sucks, but I mean, it's probably better that she didn't have to.
Well, no, yeah, I know. I mean, I was like, well, but I probably still wouldn't have wanted to call if it was going to get her in trouble because it was my fault, Yeah. If it had been the other way around, then maybe, but since it was my fault, I was just like, well,
Yeah.
Which car were you in?
The Lincoln. I know.
Most expensive one to fix.
Yeah. Yeah, when she was saying how much it would be to fix, I was like, that's more than most people's
How much
car.
did it quote?
Well, we haven't gotten it quoted, but
she was
I know that it's the full front piece, everything on the Lincoln is expensive. So it could be anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. It's just, whatever. So, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I do these impulsive things and I'm like, it is impulsiveness can be a part of ADHD. And I'm like, was I feeling overstimulated or something at that moment? Because I think if I had my maps, then because it was a quick moment of me not wanting.
I need to,
yeah, because I was like, oh, I have to turn left, and I knew I didn't want to go through. Although, what probably would have went unscathed if I had gone through to then turn back to then turn back to then turn.
I think that's a lot of accidents that happen.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is that
So, but so it was just an impulse thing, and I just
well, and like I was saying too, the front of the Lincoln is a lot longer than it looks from the driver's seat and the passenger seat.
A little harder to gauge how because it's if I had been in one of the lower cars, I feel like I would have been able to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accidents happen.
Yes, they do, man.
But the news is insane. You turn it on, a bunch of civil unrest in Minneapolis, and it was kind of funny because we're watching Scream, and we're having these little Scream marathons, and so we were sad to not have you for the second one. But when Rhonda and Chad came over, we just sometimes the news will be on, we're not watching it, but it was just on
background noise or whatever.
And
it was even muted, but yeah.
Yeah, there was just all this stuff happening in Minneapolis, with protesters and stuff, and we're like, all right, well, you ready to watch some Scream? We're just it's just very
take a break from the
dystopian
shit, yeah.
And it just seems right now it's kind of getting worse, and saw the little kid that they used as bait and stuff, and
wait, what?
Yeah. I took a little kid, he was like 5 years old, to try to bait the mom to come out and all this stuff.
He was like walking home from school or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have all the deets. Like, I haven't.
Was that child born here, but she was an immigrant?
I
don't know all the details. You might have to look it up. Yeah. A lot of people were sharing the story. It was on yesterday, but it's definitely something that should not be happening.
Allegedly, he was walking home from school, or was it? It was either he was walking home from school or he was in the... I've seen a couple of conflicting stories. Like, one was that he was walking home from school and they grabbed him, like you said, to try and lure the mom out or whatever. And then the other one that I heard was that he was in the car with his dad and that they were originally trying to detain the father or something, but the father got out of the car and ran.
And they had, like...
I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, and that's kind of the hard thing sometimes with some of these stories is, like, some of the little details kind of gets... mixed up.
You gonna look it up?
Yeah, because I'm curious.
Yeah, but they did have a case for an open asylum, so it wasn't like they weren't trying to take the legal route.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Wow.
I saw something about that. Yeah,
that's ridiculous. That is so crazy, man. It's like, well, people are always on about, like, go about it the legal way, and some of these people are actually really trying to do
some
that.
Some of them are getting detained at their
hearings,
at their interviews and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's nasty. That's absolutely nasty. But yeah, I mean, I just posted a song called "Authoritarian Slide" that talks a lot about this shit. And there's a part where I even say, like Christ could not spew the hatred you do. You'd kill him again. He's not like your friends. And that is honestly, like, very much my sentiment with all of this is that, like, a lot of these people that are claiming to be Christian and all of that, it's like, brother, the highest commandments supposedly are love thy God and love thy neighbor, not hate your neighbor if he's gay or an immigrant or Muslim. It is love thy neighbor, period.
Dude, we were at Hobby Lobby, unfortunately, and there were all these pictures of Jesus, and I was like, dude, he should be way more brown. Like, all of them, he's like way too white.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying is that, like,
that's how it is. Like, every time you see something of Jesus,
yeah, it's like they've absolutely, like, whitewashed him for one. But it's like, if he was here and he was the same color that he was when he was here, it's like y'all would be trying to deport his butt, and it's like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, I don't, like, either deport or kill, and it's just like, that's crazy to me.
Did you see the protester that they, like, shot in the face with
paintball?
Pepper ball or whatever, and it, like, basically blinded him?
Yeah, I did see that.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Well, and it is, but I also wonder if it's like the internet is such a proponent of this, of, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think maybe nowadays there are probably a good handful of people who would tell you to kill yourself to your face or something.
Yeah.
But I think there's also a different handful of people that would just, like, type it, but they maybe wouldn't say it to your face,
Yeah.
And
sure.
like, so I just, like, like, all these people, it's just weird where there is a big group of people who are like, well, if they had just done this or this, but it's like, okay, have you never gotten a speeding ticket? Do you deserve to die for a speeding ticket? No, I don't think so, like, and, it's just so wild nowadays, I think we were watching Game of Thrones back in the day, and it is starting to feel quite like Game of Thrones out here, just getting crazy, and we're just getting used to it, I guess, the traumatization of everything we see online and on the news. It's just like just another day. I'm just
gonna keep my Modern Family on repeat.
Yes. And we still, Adam, he came across one of his favorite clips of Modern Family when Claire was like, because I forget, like, why they're asking this or whatever, but Claire's like, who's our dumbest kid? And Phil's like, Luke, of course. And she's like, wrong, Haley, and like, and Adam just, like, loves that scene because he just thinks it's so hilarious, and it's just a good one. Modern Family still slaps.
One of Jordan's favorites is when Phil is talking and he's talking about when he was trying to fire Mitchell because he was like helping them at his firm or whatever, and he's like, the last time I tried to, he was like, I'm horrible about breaking up with people or letting them down to their face, blah blah blah, I'm a natural born cheerleader, da 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 da, and then he says something like, the last time I tried to break up with somebody, I got too nervous and I flopped it. And 15 years later, we're still married. Or yeah. I need one of those like trivia things that they have downtown or whatever. I need a Modern Family one because I would freaking, oh my God, I would kill it.
You would nail it. All of us together, we would. For real. How many times do you feel like you've seen every season?
So many. Dude, I literally just restarted it last night. I was like, and back to season 2. I always started over at season 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a good one.
That's pretty cool, man. Like, I mean, honestly, I do think that comfort shows and stuff can provide some slight like respite from all this stuff, because like I've even found that with Vice Principals these last couple of days, just because it's like it's so ridiculous,
it's so funny,
and like they're both extremely flawed characters, and that's kind of the point or whatever, but they're so silly. I mean, they're just like immature as heck, and
I don't
it's
give a fuck, Gamby.
Dude, and I've been telling the girls, like, I don't know when this will happen, but at some point I will be hosting a show as Uncle Baby Billy from the Righteous Gemstones. Like, and then I also realized, I was like, wait a second, like, I love drag. Like, I am a drag king. Like, because I love dressing up as men specifically, just because, like, as a female comedian, like, it's fun to like play with those things, or, just the elements that are as of a woman or whatever. But it's so much more fun to be a man. like, and just like, I don't know. But so, Adam's like, well, start building the costumes now, like start piecing them together. So I have to start like thrifting for, a whole show outfit, but like I can't even tell you my desire for this, guys. Like, it is so strong within me.
Well, if it's your show, man, you can be Uncle Baby Billy and I can be Old Man Ron.
Oh, there you go. Well, and I was like, well, maybe Adam can be the sister, where he's like, Mama told me not to, and I did it anyway, whatever, do like a whole little thing with him. And but it is funny because he kind of likes drag too, but he like usually dresses up as a lady, and so but he just likes dressing up in general.
Character work is fun, man,
and that's the biggest thing. It's like I just love being a character that I'm very much not, and just kind of like losing myself into that, but also like losing myself into it with the audience, because I was like, ooh, I could like have some of the audience confess their sins, but it could just be like, premarital sex or something like that, or whatever. And then I like have a spray bottle of holy water or something, but oh my gosh, there's just something about Uncle Baby Billy.
I know, he's so funny.
Queen that's
Erica Quirk.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm into it. It's pretty good. It's pretty darn good. Honestly, I think drag is a perfect medium for like parroting a lot of like what is happening.
Yeah, I think maybe that is kind of why it's like.
I think that's why it went so viral, because like it's just people need that shit right now.
Yeah, and it is just like this. I mean, I also went through a little phase of like drawing cartoons of everybody while I was pregnant and stuff.
Know, yeah.
And but it is kind of this cartoonish way of like a political cartoon kind of,
exactly,
like,
yes.
Yeah, just how ridiculous a lot of this stuff is, and it's just
yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I would love to see more of it.
But I was like, if I do it while I'm pregnant, it's like, oh god, that's gonna be hard. Like, I mean, and then I'll also be Uncle Baby Billy, like really let himself go for a second. But we'll see.
I think that would be so awesome, dude. You'd be great.
But I'm like, cool. I'm gonna have to get the wig made. Like, I want this to look so
legit,
fucking legit, dude.
Yeah. You do a great job though too, because you can talk like him really well. And I feel like he's kind of a harder one for some people to do, like to kind of like master the mannerisms and stuff, but I think you've got it. I think it's set.
Yeah, like before, like once everything's in place, then I'll be just like watching Uncle Baby Billy at 2 a.m. and I'm like, well, I ain't paying her today. Yeah, okay. You know, like
practicing the voice to yourself.
Yeah. Oh, but it would still be funny if Adam was BJ as well, because he's so mean to BJ.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, that would be hilarious. Oh my God. Dude, and more like that, the sister is in vice principals too, and dude, her facial expressions like that. So that's what's been getting me in the rewatch this time, is not so much like the dialogue, because I mean I know a lot of the dialogue, but it's the facial expressions. Like I'm paying a lot more attention to just each little facial expression, and both Gamby and Goggins are just so great at their expressiveness. They just look so animated and silly. I love it.
Yeah, maybe I should rewatch that one too. Except there's
it's
just
only like 2 seasons.
Yeah, there's just certain things
so
I can't watch around nowadays.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and there's like endless cussing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
there's
absolutely endless.
It's got to be
cussing.
at night. And lately, like I used to like stay up at night, like after she went to bed. But since I've been pregnant, dude, I've been going to bed at like 7 p.m. a lot of nights.
Well, so I mean, have you ever? Do you ever? You've got PlayStation controllers with the PS5 now, right? Well, so they've got like a little headphone jack.
Well, we can connect our Bluetooth headphones.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I was about to say if you have that too.
But I'm just saying I go to sleep now.
Yeah,
like, I don't stay up.
I mean, well, that's what I mean. Like if you wanted to watch it like during the day with headphones, you could.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah, because normally like when the kids are staying with us and stuff, and they have school or whatever, and I want to play video games in the middle of the night, I'll just plug those headphones in and I'll be like blasting away.
It's just a little hard with the rise. Like, pay attention to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And at the same time, I mean, like when she's home now, I mean, she's in daycare, so I really miss my baby.
I know, yeah.
And every time she comes home,
I feel like we don't get to see her as much now too, just because she is in daycare a lot of the time when we're here. So it's like little one.
And every time she comes home, it's like she's a grown new person, and I'm like
learning all this new stuff.
Can't believe
and her
it.
birthday's coming up, and that's so
goodness.
exciting.
But like, yeah, like when we drop her off at daycare now, she's like, "Bye, Mama. Have a good day." I'm just like, bye.
Oh my God. That's crazy. That's insane.
And like, yeah, like she's just not as like attached as she was, which is good, you know. But it is so funny because it's like the things that drive you crazy, like the attachment,
also the things you miss.
Yeah, it's just like, oh well, now it's gone like forever, like, which I mean, I'm sure maybe it'll come back a little bit
phases,
when we have the second baby.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Which I'm not gonna make it till August, guys. I just know it.
Yeah, dude.
Just know it. I still like see myself like in the mirror, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm pregnant again. How did I let this happen?
But yeah, man, I mean, if it is a boy, and I mean, Rye is tall, so the boy is probably gonna be real tall.
Yeah, I think this baby's gonna be big. Like, I'm scared for my vagina a little bit.
Yeah.
8 pounds. I think he's gonna be 8 pounds. Or she.
Yeah.
It could still be a she, honestly.
It could. I would be surprised, but it could be.
What do you feel in your bones?
I feel like I don't know anymore. I feel like at first I was like, it's a boy, but I feel like I don't know. I guess like there's a part of me that's like preparing myself for a boy. So then if it's a girl, it's like, oh my gosh, like, wow, that's so crazy. Like sisters, oh my God, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I would still like love a baby boy. Absolutely. And then, oh yeah, we did have to move the appointment because it was on Monday and it was still going to be freezing and stuff. So we moved it to February 2nd. So, but that just kind of confirms we'll do it after Raya's birthday.
Yeah, so we have a little bit more time. But dude, I'm so excited that we got to know first. That was like my absolute pride and joy when I was doing the gender reveal the first time. Because I was just
because how long did you know?
I never I feel like it was like at least a good month.
Dang, that's a long time.
Yeah, because I mean I think I think we did
because you weren't feeling good too.
Exactly. Yeah, I think I remember that we just pushed it a little bit further out because you weren't feeling good. but it wasn't by too much. But yeah, I feel like I knew for a while.
I'm gonna rip that envelope open so fast.
I know, dude. I'm gonna be so stoked. Yeah,
I know you guys have to film your reaction, so I can.
Oh my gosh,
that would be great.
Yeah.
And then we can show you at the gender reveal
Yeah.
stuff too. That would be so cool.
That would be fun.
I'm excited. But yeah, I'm like looking forward to getting stuff for that too.
I know. We need to go like looking around, thrifting and stuff.
Well, yeah, I was telling Ashlyn like we could go to that all year Halloween store slash costume place to get like the cauldron and some of the other accoutrements.
It's gonna be Harry Potter themed.
Mm-hmm. Witcher Wizard. Yes, brother. And we could probably even find chalices there. I wouldn't be surprised because they have all sorts of like prop stuff. So yeah, that would be sick. But yeah, you were saying that you wanted to get stuff for Raya's birthday too. Mm-hmm. What all were you thinking?
Did you say it was going to be Barbie themed?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Which my therapist did text me these little neon lights that were Barbie, like it was a Barbie neon light, the logo, for at World Market. Oh. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much,
wow.
bestie.
She's the best.
And
she really is cool.
No, she's definitely my favorite therapist that I feel like I feel genuinely connected to. Mm-hmm. I saw her this video too of like, do you know who Kat Stickler is? She's like a really funny influencer. She just does a bunch of like characters, like if your best friend was, or that best friend that's always honest, or whatever. And so, but she did one where she's like, one about like when you feel like your therapist is your best friend, and then you like, the therapist is like, well, did you do this like from what we talked about last session? And she's like, yeah. No, I didn't. I'm lying. I'm just like, I just want you to like me, like, and all this stuff. And so she laughed at that one. But yeah, so we have to make like the Barbie box. Mm-hmm. And I figured I would just make the Barbie logo. Like I would just like draw it and then cut it out to like put on the box. So I was like planning to make a Barbie cake, but then I was also thinking, well, I was like, well, what if we still make the Barbie box and like we take that with us somewhere, but if we did end up going to like Incredible Pizza or something,
oh my God.
Or if we do still have the house maybe set up, but like, cause last year we went to the aquarium and then came back,
Yeah.
So I was like, well, maybe we should, but she is getting a car for her 3rd birthday, a little sweet 13.
Wow. Little Barbie car.
So
she'll love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a Pinterest board I can send you guys. But.
Oh yeah, do it.
That's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the box would be the hardest thing to make. Oh yeah, I meant to look at that because it's probably been a couple minutes, but yeah, I think the box would be the hardest thing to make, but I would love to help you if you want help.
Oh yeah. I feel like we've at least got the boxes to do it, and I don't think it'll be that hard. I think we'll just like either paint the boxes pink and then have the inside. Like I feel like I can line the inside with like those like
contact paper or something.
That or fringe, like like the silver fringe that you can kind of just like layer on top of each other in the back, so it kind of looks like a little disco-y in there.
Oh yeah. No, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool.
Sorry, I'm like huffing and puffing into this mic, but it's just like the blood be pumping for this baby. That's all I can say.
Yeah, well, like naturally, doesn't pregnancy just kind of make that happen just because of where the baby sits and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, as you get bigger, for sure, but even early on, it's just because your blood or your heart is pumping twice the amount of blood than originally.
That's crazy, dude.
And I've been getting a lot of videos on my algorithm of people just giving birth just naturally, like in their living room, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, no, I've had different friends that have done home like water births or whatever,
and that just looks like so appealing. But I mean, we also like had complications because the biggest thing with me too was like I forget. It's like I started dilating in January, and she wasn't born. Like she was due March 3rd, but she was born February, and. So that's just hard because it's just like you just don't know what to expect if you are starting like because I was contracting a little bit and then they gave me something to like stop that. So it's just hard. I don't know. And then I mean I think everybody just has a different experience, so it's hard. Like, I think some people feel really called to do it, and I think if you feel that, you can really lean into that.
Yeah.
I personally haven't really, and like after I did that epidural, I was like, honestly, let's do it again.
Yeah.
But like Lake Bell, I saw an interview with her where she did do a home birth, and her baby almost died because
oh my God.
something went wrong, and she was like, I'm never doing another home birth again, you know. And so it just depends. Everybody's different, and no birth is invalid, and everybody who has a baby is a freaking superhero. So
yeah, exactly.
no matter if it's doctors or a midwife or the husband pulling the baby out, you know.
Yeah.
Or your own hands, you know, whatever.
Yeah. No, I literally knew someone who did do that, like just themselves.
That's legit. That's legit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that's something else. So creatures, I mean, women are creatures of themselves, man. They're just powerful beings to be able to create like that and do stuff like that.
You want to know another crazy fact?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how animals have nipples like all the way down, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so we actually have similar. Of the milk line goes all the way from our armpits all the way down to the right, like right here on the thigh.
What?
Okay, so you can end up expressing milk from, so there's like breast tissue and mammary tissue that can, like, some women will get like big lumps under their armpits and they're like, what the heck is this? And they can express milk from their pits. Is that not the most insane thing ever?
What?
And then, like, yeah, you can grow a nipple, and like, so it can kind of happen anywhere that milk line is, like, 'cause some. And then I remembered, and I wondered what it was. Like, I had a little bump on my thigh, and I was like, what is this? And I just thought it was like.
So did it just like go away?
Yeah, it went away after I stopped breastfeeding.
And then in hindsight, you were like,
yeah, because I would squeeze it, and like some like white stuff would come out. I thought it was like
a pimple or something.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I guess maybe it was.
Sorry, chunky?
No, it wasn't. It was just like the milk from the boobies.
You know what?
I'm shook.
That actually makes sense because one time we had a dog come in that we had under anesthesia, and I was like looking at it, and I was like, this dog is spayed. Why do its nipples look like it has been in heat or something? Like, obviously that can't happen. It's spayed. And I kind of was like pinching because I was like trying to feel if it was like a really hard growth or something, because it was right next to a mammary, like it was a lot of mammary tissue or whatever. So I squeezed it and I was like, bitch, this dog is lactating. Like it was full on lactating. Like it had, like I could get it out of multiple, because I was like, is it doing it over here? And I did it, and I was like, whoa, this is fucking weird.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Bodies do weird stuff, man.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
That's crazy to me.
Wow.
Well, like especially from the pits, though. I'm like, I like want to see that happen.
You can look it up. There's videos on TikTok. Yeah.
Wow.
And it sprays just like it does from the boob. Like, it's crazy.
So like, I wonder,
where does it open? I mean, like, it's like
it's going through the sweat glands. Yeah.
Your pores.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my God!
You
learn something
just like bringing all the babies.
I mean, yeah, because when you think about it, like, hello, you're like your sweat comes out that way.
Yeah, that's insane. I am
no wonder
floored.
we smell so whack postpartum.
Well, honestly, that honestly makes sense, because it's so that the baby can find you.
Right?
Sour milk and sweat.
Like, yes.
Wow, dude. Yeah, my TikTok
wild.
For You page is about to look weird. I've just barely started getting back on TikTok, and I might start utilizing it more again, but I was off of it for so long. I mean, it's been like a solid year at least, I would say.
Old man Ron's coming out, right?
I know, dude. I am actually pretty tired today. I did not sleep very much. I haven't slept very much like the last several days. But I'm surviving out here. But yeah, my voice gets weird the more tired I get.
Is Chad gonna see the dress and stuff after it's tailored and all that?
No.
Okay. Because I was gonna say we like picked we looked at veils, and I was like, ooh, we could put one in here, but I know he watches that.
He saw the veil.
Look away.
He saw
he did say the veil.
Yeah, I showed it to him.
Okay. Then maybe we could.
We could also post like the like if you wanted to, like the contenders that did not make it or something.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, he saw all of them.
And then like after you guys are married, we could post like the reveal of what you wore and stuff. That would be kind of cute.
Well, yeah. So, he's seen both of the dresses. Well, he saw the ceremony dress on because I tried it on at the thrift store before I bought it. It was only $1, but I still wanted to make sure that it like mostly fit. So he saw that, but he didn't see the reception dress on. And so, but the thing is, but he has seen the dress itself. So, but once we get him altered or whatever, that's when I'm gonna hide him, and I don't want him to see him.
Can I see the changes?
Can I know we still want to do engagement pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a photographer, by the way, if anybody needs like a freaking photographer,
bro.
But can we also do a bridal session where it's like,
I would like that because like as far as like day of,
like it's kind of hard to get a ton when you're busy all day, you know?
Yeah, I would kind of prefer, if it was almost like a separate thing. We already have our photographer and our venue set up and stuff, but yeah, he's really just set up with us for that night. And so, if we got bridal shots, like a separate day would be so much nicer, so much easier on me, because I feel like, that day is going to be long and it might be a little hard. So and
really we could do both dresses if you wanted, just so you know.
That would be so cool, man.
Oh my God. It's just so fun too. Like I loved doing bridal sessions. I used to be a wedding photographer when I first started out, and those were always my favorite because it's like just because it didn't have the pressure of the wedding day, and it's just like it just feels like you're taking pictures of a princess. You don't because everything wedding photography is like, it feels the same as like running a show, it's
very
like
in the moment.
So you just like
get those good shots as you can't really be like, hey, pause. It
really is
the ceremony and such.
It's kind of a marathon, but I didn't hate it. I don't know if I ever want to do it just like as much as I was back then, but I could consider doing a couple weddings again, but it's a lot.
I feel like it's way higher stakes and stuff. And so we did want to do like where we'll have like disposable cameras that anybody can take pictures and stuff too whenever they want. They just want to capture different moments with different like attendees or of us.
I'll probably bring my little
Polaroid.
Too.
That would be so cool.
I'll stock up on the
film.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some cute ones off Amazon.
Bro. That would be so beautiful. But I'm getting so excited. I feel so stoked, especially after getting some of this stuff like locked in. I'm like, oh, it's and also we asked Dustin too if he would be
officiate.
And he was like, hell yeah, I'll marry you guys. Like,
oh my God,
fuck yeah, dude.
Heck yeah.
It's all coming together.
It really is, man. I'm so happy. So happy.
It's totally up to you, when you want to schedule those engagement pics.
I guess fairly soon. Well, actually, after you do the Wampa thing,
maybe we take the engagements there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that would be really cool because like they've got that like half outdoor area with like the big chandeliers, and that was actually like where I would have liked the wedding to be, if it weren't going to be cold and if it weren't,
You already know like what outfit you would do for the engagement pictures?
No,
I do think your fluffy jacket should maybe be a part.
Yeah, and at least some of them, yeah.
Sorry.
Live your life, I say. Live your life.
I just love that, like, for the listeners, it's just going to be like, the kid from Hey Arnold, where he's like,
hey, look. I haven't seen that in so long, dude. But yeah, a lot of those like engagement picture inspiration things that you sent, like with all the lights and stuff, look so cool. Or like the lanterns, I love those too.
Yeah. We could kind of go at that like in between time of where it's like light outside for a while, and then we'll do some inside for sure. But then when it turns dark, then we can do some stuff.
It's gonna be fun.
I need you to get married too, so I can like also take pictures of you guys, because you guys are like also so beautiful, and I need like as many beautiful models as possible.
Straight up.
Don't tell me, tell Jordan.
Jordan, what's your phone number?
Oh, that's so good, dude. That is so freaking good. But yeah, man, I mean, like when I heard how much you paid for your wedding, I was like, oh my God.
But like our venue was so much more expensive, but it was also like, it didn't supply any tables or anything. And then
it didn't?
No, we had to rent. No, we rented the tables, we rented the decorations, we rented the plates, we rented
the plates.
Yeah,
you can rent plates.
You'd be surprised what you can rent.
Crazy.
You can rent
dude.
candelabras.
Yeah, the one thing I need some help with, like Adam was talking about, maybe giving me different food truck information or whatever that like 10th Street has used, because I whatever catering we do, like I do want to be sure that it's good, you know, so just like kind of having people who've had it, tried it,
and also, I mean, whenever you do that, like usually they'll let you, I mean, I know you might not try the food, but Trad can try the food and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that would be so cool. I do think I'm gonna be that bride that's gonna have crazy snacks for herself, and everybody else eats the normal stuff.
That's totally fine. That's what you need.
My freaking beef sticks and olives and shit.
And you do that already.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a beef stick.
Honestly, we should get those
here.
Snacks in your engagement pictures. You know.
Oh no, we should not.
Just like an off, like unpose where you're just like chomping on your snacks.
My sausage. Dude, they discontinued my favorite sausage from Aldi's, but they started a new one that's a pesto chicken sausage, and it's even better. Okay, yeah, even better than the spinach feta. And so now I'm carrying naked sausages around all over the place.
Naked sausages.
Yeah, they're yummy as hell.
Speaking of other news, should we update the fans on where they should follow us next week?
Oh yes, we should.
I guess it wouldn't be posted next week, but we do have some exciting news. We're going to be not co-hosting, but guest starring on another podcast.
Yes, Opinions Like Assholes. I'm actually very much looking forward to that. It's with two comedians. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. They have a Facebook page. We've known them for a long time. Well, Alexis will be kind of meeting them for the first time. Yeah. But they're a part of the comedy community, and so I think
I just call them Hilton and Zampino.
Yeah, dude.
I never say Michael because that's his whole name, Michael Zampino.
Yeah, I forget that his first name is Michael. Honestly, I just know him as Zampino too.
Yeah, but there's some OGs in the comedy community, and this podcast has been going on for a really long time.
Yeah, it's impressive as hell. We hope to have that longevity. But so I'm
so
really
check them out
about
too,
that.
just in general.
Yes.
Especially if you like video games and movies and stuff, and just funny commentary. They do a lot of that stuff over there.
And we'll of course share via our socials and link it and stuff once it's live.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be an audio only podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we can go up in there in our PJs, but yeah, I think it'll be a lot of good riffs and a lot of silliness.
I think it'll be fun.
That's what I'm really looking forward to.
It'll definitely be a cool opportunity for sure.
Yeah, and I can ask
Ashlyn's already been on once.
Yeah. I've seen a couple different friends on there before, and I've listened to their episodes, and they're all so good. So I'm
Adam was on there.
Oh, he really? Was?
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I didn't know he was too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was on there like a couple episodes after me or something. Mm-hmm.
I'll have to listen to that one because I'm sure that one was good too. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if they know video games, I don't have to ask them if they play Clair Obscur. I'm always trying to talk to people about this game because I'm just like, we're 100 hours in now and I'm still not sick of it. I'm so into it, man. I'm trying to make us OP. I'm like farming Color of Lumina and all this shit.
Well, yeah, if you like, what is it, Clair Obscura? Is that what you just said?
Clair Obscur.
Like Obscure? Yeah, if you like that, like message this woman about it.
Yeah, please.
She needs more people to talk to. And can you play online or no?
No, no, I wish. It is just like a single player type thing. You play like multiple characters, but it's such good fun, bro. Good fun. And then dude, fucking the Long Dark is going to be making like a multiplayer in their new game, and so that's like a survival game. And I'm really looking forward to that too. I think that will be freaking sick.
Hell yeah, brother.
And that one I could even like potentially play with Dad because he plays Long Dark. Yeah, and I could play with him online.
Dad has been in it, man. He has been playing real intense lately.
Yeah, he's been working hard and playing hard.
It's throwing me back to childhood.
Yeah, straight up.
Because like when Mom is like watching Ryan, I'm like, okay, bye, Dad. And it's just like the back of his head. Mm-hmm. He's like, bye, sweetheart. Mm-hmm. You know? He's like, anyways, oh man, oh no.
Yeah.
I give Mom props for being like the OG video gamer's girlfriend, you know?
Yeah, straight up. Straight up, dude. I mean, she was so used to hearing all of the game sound effects all night.
I remember coming over to your house and it would be like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was just like the background noise to our life, really. And it's so funny, man. And I mean, he gave it to me, and now I'm like up at 4 a.m. playing.
I know. Every time you talk about video games, I'm like, this is your dad.
Yeah.
This is your dad talking.
Yeah, this is your dad's influence, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, and I think he actually got that game, but he never got that far into it because he started on those like group playing games. And I think it's really cool. My dad, like, so there are different games in the past where he would have like teammates and whatever that he would play with regularly. But it had been a long time until like these last like 2 years that he actually started doing that again with like making online friends, you know. And I'm like, cool, Dad. I'm like, that's sick, dude. You know, I think that's nice. And like some of them are even like older ladies who play video games, and I'm like, badass, because like I think he said like some of them are in their 60s or something, and I was like that's what I aspire to be.
Love that.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, like this weekend, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. If we're as long as we don't lose power.
I did message the group chat of the comedians, and I was like, "This is gonna be a perfect gaming weekend."
Yeah, straight up, dude, it really will. Like Chad and I were like, okay, it's gonna be gaming, freaking snacks galore, and music and stuff, because like we both been messing around a lot. And it really is the perfect time because we'll have nowhere to go, nothing to do. So we can just record and have a good old time. Good old freaking time.
I'm going to make meatball soup.
Ooh.
We got some stuff to do, some slow cooker stuff.
Yummy, like pot roast?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, we're freaking ready, dog. Like tonight we're going to make spaghetti.
Ooh.
And then we got stuff to make Rice Krispie treats.
Oh.
And then we also got stuff to make cookies, you know.
Bro.
We're trying to freaking live it up.
Yeah, I was thinking I might make some like blood sugar friendly marshmallows. I've made a couple batches before and they were so fucking good. And I make them like legit, okay? Like I'm not just using like gelatin. I'm using like actual marshmallow root, soaking that shit, squeezing all that weird stuff out of it. And yo, it's so yummy. It's so yummy. Because when you make it with real because like marshmallows, I don't know why, but they took like the marshmallow root out of it. Like the ones that you buy, it's like all this processed stuff. And I'm like, why? Because marshmallow root is actually medicinal. It's really good for your gut lining and stuff. So I don't know why they did that. But probably
less expensive or more
expensive. Exactly, capitalism, whatever. But yeah, I mean, making them at home, like they come out like the texture is beyond any marshmallow you've ever had. It's like so fluffy and yummy. So yeah, that's the goal for the weekend for me. Because yeah, I have like a lot of blood sugar issues and circulation issues and stuff. So it's like all my dessert like things I have to make from like complete scratch and use things like allulose and stuff.
Red Bull is like sweetening now with monk fruit.
Oh, good. Like that's better. Yes. Yeah, I get like a pure monk fruit extract, and like it's like a small bag, but you use so little because it's so sweet. And I mean, it sweetens the heck out of everything. And yeah, I've been making like blood sugar friendly brownie bites for Chad and stuff.
Yeah, I still want some.
Yeah, dude, you can definitely try some. Yeah,
no, I need a batch.
Oh, I can make you a batch.
I need a batch.
A batch would be good. Yeah,
I need a Benedict Cumberbatch.
If you want it with, do you want like half with like milk chocolate chips and the other half with like white chocolate chips.
No white chocolate.
No white chocolate.
It's too sweet. White chocolate.
Well,
too
I mean,
sweet.
it's blood sugar friendly, so it's not
I know,
like
but
that
even
sweet.
still, like I don't know, man. I think the sweet milk chocolate would be fine.
All right. Oh, well, that'll work because that's exactly how I make it for Chad.
Heck yeah.
But I put cacao nibs and white chocolate in mine, and they taste like gourmet. They're so yummy. But yeah, I mean, admittedly, it's kind of a pain in the ass to make different things like blood sugar friendly and stuff. But I feel like I finally mastered it. I finally know what the fuck I'm doing, and it's nice because like I can make biscuits and stuff that are gluten free and sugar free and whatever, and they come out dank as hell, man. And I've mastered like keto gravy and all this shit, and I'm happy. I feel like I can actually still enjoy things that I miss. It's lovely.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the snitches would be fairly easy to do, and like the book pages, and maybe even the keys. We could probably find some keys at like an antique store or something.
Yeah,
the keys aren't like super necessary.
Yeah,
I think it's mainly the candles, the floating candles, and yeah. I mean, I just don't want it to look
those now.
Yeah,
because we probably need to like wrap the wire and stuff around them to hang from the ceiling.
Yeah, I think some of them come with a string.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to look too Halloween-y. I want it to kind of be more whimsical.
Exactly.
It doesn't even have to be super Hogwartsian, you know?
Right.
Well, and we could even like paint the cauldron to where it's not black, you know?
We could do
make
like
it
half
like
and half. We could do like pink and blue.
Ooh.
Like
or we
down
could
the
even do
middle of
like
it.
silver or whatever, rose gold.
Yeah.
We could do whatever the heck.
Ooh,
Yeah,
half rose gold, half like blue, that like sparkly.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Or like
goodness.
whatever color you want to do for boy. Because I know for Raya's gender reveal, you did purple and
Yellow.
That's right.
Vikings.
Yeah, right.
There you
It was
go.
unintentionally Vikings. Yeah, well, with this
Unless
time
you're wanting it to match the smoke bomb
yeah,
color.
I was like, well, this time we are doing pink and blue just because of the smoke bomb colors. But
Or we could always just keep the smoke bombs as like the gender reveal color, and then you could do like a themed color of like what you want then, like the guests to wear. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be pink and blue. It could be
Whatever, yeah.
whatever colors you so choose.
so many decisions.
It'll be so precious. I do want to do the Dobby thing.
A Dobby thing? What was that?
With like
it was
this-
like a
this
guess how many
sock
socks
jar?
are in the. It was like little baby socks.
Oh yeah, we could. I think for me, we keep it as simple as possible. So it's like I know for sure I want to do the Goblet of Fire with the names, and then but yeah, I mean if we feel like we get to that point where we're like, oh okay, we can do the little sock jar, but it's also like then we'd have to buy a lot of socks. I mean I guess we could use
figured we'd just use Raya's.
all of Raya's socks, but
Like
even
her
then I
two
don't know
small
if
socks.
she has enough. Yeah,
She doesn't have socks like she grew out of.
I gotta go find them. We have them all. I mean, eventually I'm gonna have to look. We're gonna have to do like a whole reorganization of stuff.
Of all the stuff you'll need again.
Yeah, pull it all out.
We'll figure it out.
For sure, dude.
But
Yeah, I've got to move all my stuff over to Chad soon.
Oh yeah.
Like I want to rent a U-Haul and maybe pay Adam to help us do something because like I think Dad and Chad could handle it, like getting it into the U-Haul, but once we get to our apartment I think we'd probably need like Adam's help to just carry everything over, because that's gonna be the hardest part, man. Like that walk to our apartment is kind of long, and it's upstairs, so it's like even if we have a dolly,
it's upstairs.
Like, yes.
Concrete stairs.
Yeah,
but yeah,
exactly. So it's like we'd have to put the dolly at the top of the stairs, carry it up there, put it on there, and then wheel it over.
Because are you gonna like bring furniture and stuff?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got to bring over my couch. I got to bring over my mirror,
Are you
bedside
gonna
table.
get rid of the couch you have now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we just have a futon right now.
Okay, gotcha.
And we'll probably give that to the kids for their room. And then have my long couch in our living room, and I need to bring over my secretary, and that's like probably the heaviest piece of furniture I want to bring. But yeah, that big old boy is gonna be fucking hard.
Big old boy.
It really is. It's like 70 pounds or something like that. It's crazy, but I mean it's a real hardwood secretary desk that has all these little compartments that I'm just absolutely in love with and cannot part with. So oh yeah, and we'll be doing Chad and I will be doing a Battle of the Artists Resistance show at Bowman Twin Event Center February 15th, and it's going to be like a partial like art gallery thing at the same time, so I might bring some of my art as well to sell.
And you can plug his show too.
Yeah, I need to get rid of it. Oh yeah, his church studio show is Tunes at Noon this the first Tuesday of February 3rd, and it's gonna obviously be at noon, and it costs $15 to get in. The Battle of the Artists thing, I don't know if that has a cover or not yet, but that's TBD. And yeah, I'm looking forward to both of those. I was talking to Dad to make sure that we would still be here in case we were going to travel to see Aunt Chris or whatever, but there's kind of some he's still trying to decide, like, you know, how to work it out or whatever, but thankfully we will still be here on the 3rd, so I will be there for that. But yeah, and he's going to release a new song soon. I have 2 recordings of our stuff done that I'm also going to release probably either the end of this month or the start of next month, and some solo stuff as well that I will probably be releasing soon, because I've been recording a lot for funsies, and some of them have actually worked out. So so we'll see.
Yeah, you've gotten really good at like recording your music and like putting backing tracks and stuff.
Thank you. Yes, I work really hard on the backing tracks, man, because like, so I have to play every instrument manually, but just with the keyboard it just moves it to whatever instrument you want with the MIDI. And so I've messed around with all sorts of stuff. I've messed around with harps. I've messed around with the cellos and like all this stuff. And the drums, I'm actually starting to get my freaking bearings on, because like the drums have been the hardest part for me. Most of my backing tracks are fairly basic when it comes to drums. Chad's a lot better at programming the percussive stuff. But like this last one, the authoritarian slide that I just posted, I liked the drum beat that I made for that one. I was actually proud of how I shifted the beats throughout the song. And yeah, it's freaking fun. It makes me feel like, you know, like if I ever were to work with other artists with their visions and stuff, that I could actually maybe do an okay job. You know, it's not like professional, but at least as far as getting like a working place to get your music out there or whatever, I think it would be really fun to do with different friends or you or whatever, especially you. I think you and Kiki probably most of all I would really like to do that with, and especially with Ryan Daycare, bro. Like if you just want to come over some days, like we always have the equipment out now, so it's really easy to just like start up and start, you know, making the backing track and then doing the recording over it. It's really nice, dude.
Well, then you started back school, Alexis. How you feeling about that?
Yeah.
I'm over it already.
How much more do you have left?
Forever. I have all
Forever and ever?
I don't know, because I have to commute, so it makes it really hard.
Because are you going to any in-person classes or?
Not this semester.
Oh, okay.
So, well,
because it's OSU, right?
Which courses are you taking this semester?
Television and Society or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of the course. And then a survey of American Lit.
Nice. Wow, very cool. And you said that you were taking a music.
Yeah, I dropped that because the teacher's a piece of shit. So.
Yeah, that's what I remember you saying something about. But that sucks, because I feel like music would be cool if it was ever something you wanted to like get. Well, I mean, shit, come up in the studio with me, fuck around. You know, you'll learn some stuff. I mean, I'm not by any means extremely educated in like music theory in the way that Chad is, but but I've I've watched different crash courses on YouTube and stuff, and so I have a decent
YouTube University, baby.
Yeah, I have a decent wherewithal, at least as far as like chord scales and all of that. So it's like most of the time, even just by listening to somebody's melody, I can play it and go from there. But yeah, it's all been a lot of fun. Honestly, like when I think about the fact that I'm even doing any of this shit, and or even with the song that I posted today, it's like there's a version of me a year ago that would be like, you'll never do any of that, like you'll never even like handle an instrument or whatever. And so I was talking to you about like this last week at Gypsy when I was performing that new song. I had just gotten sick, and my blood sugar was crashing so bad, and my hands were shaking like a motherfucker. Like I'm talking like this, and I was even using the other hand to try and steady it, and it was still like this. And so like I had talked on the pod that I've started doing my flushings in public and stuff, and at Gypsy especially. But my God, so it's like getting used to that has been a trip in itself. But having my, like, some of the symptoms of my conditions on display like that was like some of the hardest fucking shit to swallow. I've been shaky before, but it had never been that bad. That was probably the worst my hands had ever gotten. And they were just like entirely out of my control. And I was like, bro, and yeah, I was feeling like a lot of like embarrassment and almost like shame or something. And it's like I don't ever want it to deter me from doing any of the things that I enjoy or whatever. But like I said, having it on display like that is just a different pill to swallow. It is so fucking humbling. And so, yeah, it's just kind of a trip. I mean, I don't think that anybody would ever be cruel to me about it. It's not anything close to that. But I do. I think I have a hard time not being cruel with my body about it, not being mad at my body about different things like that, or feeling resentment towards it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it anyway, I guess, and yeah, it's kind of a trip in that way. And so, but like similarly to what I was saying, it's like that there was a version of me that was also like, you'll never perform again, you'll never do, you'll never like, actually let anybody hear your music even. So it's like, to be doing it so fucking often now and to be creating it like fully, like with composition and stuff, it's like, I don't know, it's nice. I feel like I'm living the dream in some ways, in that regard, and so it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I feel similarly, and just I never thought I would have been able to learn piano, especially like still like I eventually did piano lessons like recently just to like help enhance like what I had learned, but initially I had taught myself, but it wasn't until I was like 26. Like, it always feels like, oh, if you don't learn piano when you're 5, like you'll never learn it, And but it was really just because of the pandemic that I was able to like, oh, I guess I'll just like, I think I learned that like learning instruments is less about like, sure, you can learn like the proper classical ways of learning them or playing them, but it's really just like sitting with the instrument and like literally like playing with it like a kid and just like listening. And eventually like your brain does start to recognize the notes and like what they sound like together and chords and stuff like that, where it's like I could start to recognize chords without knowing like what they actually were or whatever. And then eventually,
well, and that is actually like a very like small goal for me this year, is that I want to try and play electric guitar a little bit. I don't need to become good, okay? Because again, shaky hands, like, and I don't think I could ever do acoustic because you do kind of need like strong fingers, particularly for acoustic, but electric you don't need as strong. So and it's smaller too, so it's like easier to get my arm around, whereas the acoustic I'm like this. And so yeah, I wanna fuck around with that because I think some of my music would actually be conducive to having a little electric guitar in there, and so yeah, I think that would be sick, even just for like, you know, for fun or like when we jam or whatever. I think it would just be cool to have somewhere with that instrument. But yeah, that's something I look forward to trying. Because, yeah, I didn't think I would ever be capable of piano either, especially with the shaking hands. I felt like it was extremely conducive to constantly fucking up and hitting errant notes. But for the most part, I've been able to do it. So it's nice. It's very nice.
You could do it. You could play the electric. It's just practicing all the time.
Exactly. I mean, honestly, with the piano, that's all it was. I would just play piano all night.
Yeah, it's just muscle memory.
Yeah, and what's really cool with the piano too is that like it's made it so much easier to, like, especially for Chad and I's music, to find harmonies, like just like to hear them in your head. Like it's weird how your brain will start associating the different chords that harmonize together, and then so when you're hearing somebody sing something, you're like, I can imagine the harmony to it, and then you just do it, and then it's like, cool, man. I don't know how that happened to my brain, but hallelujah. So shit, y'all. I mean,
your brain just picks up on patterns.
We're all up in this episode, I think.
Yeah, I've melted to the floor.
Yeah. I know, she's just like slightly in the corner. But yeah, y'all, I mean, keep creating. Don't get discouraged by all the fuckery happening in the world. You know, we need therapeutic catharsis in these different ways, whether it's with writing, whether it's with comedy, whether it's with music. Keep doing it, man, because that's all we can do. And yeah, thank you for hanging out with us. We will freaking see you next week, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Sleep good. I'm gonna take a nap now. I can lay here.